What's going on, y'all? Like, comment, subscribe if you haven't done so already. If you'd like to donate to the channel, the cash app is at the top right corner of the video. But let's get into it, man, because it looks like this court situation with Drake and UMG had just updated. Yes, sir. So the last time that we heard about this situation, it was scheduled to January 13th. As you can see here, it says it was for Bexar County Courthouse, and it said that to please allow this letter to confirm that the plaintiff will pass the hearings on the Rule 202 petition that are currently docketed on Thursday, December 19th, December 20th, 2024 at 8:30. And for the new hearing, plaintiff's Rule 202 petition will be heard on January 13th, 2025. And since then, it has been updated to January 28th. It says a new hearing date for Drake's lawsuit against UMG and iHeartRadio over Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us is now scheduled for the new date of January 28th, 2025. Now, the speculation on this is what people are saying is that there won't be some big win or lose outcome. It's a hearing on whether or not the court will allow discovery and depositions before a lawsuit is filed. Typically, discovery is done after a lawsuit is filed. If the answer is no, they can still do a discovery after a formal suit. And if they move forward with the discovery, basically what a discovery is a phase of pretrial procedure in a lawsuit in which each party can obtain evidence from other parties. Now, I'm sure whatever evidence that Drake is trying to get from UMG is going to be something to back up the claims that he's making against UMG. Now, I'm sure UMG is not going to go willingly and just give Drake everything that he wants. I'm sure they're going to challenge him and try to fight this. But really, realistically, what they've said publicly was that Drake's case is very flimsy and they don't believe that he really has a fight in the race. They really think that he doesn't have a chance at all when it comes to this legal action that he's taking against them. Now, a lot of people speculate also that there's going to be a lot of rescheduling, a lot of requests to push the date back. And I think this was one of the examples. Before it was rescheduled to January 28th, they tried to reschedule it to January 13th. This is Drake's attorney basically writing this letter beforehand, right? Requesting for them to reschedule. So they could be pushing it back, which is something that I'm kind of surprised at because I thought they were going to try to speed this up as fast as possible so that way they could get this settled before the Super Bowl. Only reason why is because I was under the impression that Drake was trying to challenge UMG for the Not Like Us record, so that way in some way he could try to prevent Kendrick Lamar performing Not Like Us at the Super Bowl. But the fact that the attorney had requested to reschedule and now it's pushed back to January 28th, it doesn't seem like a far stretch. January 13th to the 28th. I guess we could still see what happens. The Super Bowl isn't until February, if I'm not mistaken. So there's still enough time. We don't know if they'll reschedule it again, but this makes me feel like it's going to be past the Super Bowl. This might be handled probably all the way until past the Super Bowl, past February, possibly until March. Who knows? I'm not too sure how long they're going to stretch this out. It feels like they are, though. It feels like they're taking their time, and I feel like they're planning at this point. I think they're just stalling out, waiting for more time, so that way they could come with a better narrative, I guess, with a better claim, because they already made the claims, right? But you would think that they will want the discovery right away so they could exchange evidence or whatever the case may be. Needless to say, though, I'm not a lawyer here, guys. I didn't pass the bar exam, but I really don't think that Drake really stands a chance against UMG in this lawsuit, man. I really do believe what it is that they said when they said it was flimsy. It might be too soon to say, but I think it's safe to say also that I think Not Like Us is definitely getting played at the Super Bowl at this point. It doesn't look like this is going to go anywhere to prevent anything from being played at the Super Bowl. I know that's for sure. From what it looks like, from all the reschedules, it doesn't look like this is going to get taken care of before then. But I will say Drake is rich and Drake can get a very, very expensive lawyer. And I'm sure that they're going to try to find a way, to make a claim or try to fight this in some type of capacity. But like I said, I really don't think it's going to hold any weight. I really don't think that it's going to get too far. Funny enough, in some weird way, they rescheduled that date on the same day of J. Cole's birthday, bro. So I thought that was pretty funny. Like in some way, the big three is still involved. But it is, yeah. But yeah, it's actually the same day as J. Cole's birthday. What are the odds, right? Like that's the case, you know, considering that it's J. Cole, like the big three, right? Drake, and J. Cole. But like I said, I think they're gonna push it back nonetheless, even if it is J. Cole's birthday. But yeah, bro, y'all tell me how y'all feel about this, man. Do you think it's gonna get rescheduled past the Super Bowl? Do you think they're gonna handle this before the Super Bowl? Because I think that's the main concern, right? If he's able to challenge the song beforehand. But y'all could tell me how y'all feel about this on the comments. Y'all could tell me how y'all feel about the court dates, the court case, whatever the case may be, legal action, all that, bro. And get back to me, man. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video, man. Peace. Keep it alleged.